rest. I was gonna say I had adequate rest, but I have not. I ended up like really sick last night because of my Crohn's. So I've had a couple of days, honestly. It's been something. What are you being squinty at me for, Phoenix? Hold on. Phoenix is being too squinty. He needs to be patted again. There we go. You definitely, I think what it is I turned on the heater in here. Not today, but like just, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. I turned on the heater in here for like the first time, right? This particular year. And he likes, obviously, like he's a small cat, so he gets really cold really fast. And he likes when the heater is on. And I can't have it on at the moment because it will be too hot. I will take that armor shrine actually. Yeah, it's going to be too hot if I turn it on. And I think what he's trying to do is very politely solicit the heater. But I'm like, it actually does a really good job of heating up the whole entire room. And I don't want it to be like ambiently summer in here just yet. I'll do that when it's winter. It was actually really great last winter. It was like appropriately warm. And here, what the fuck, those guys, there we are, mummies and shit. I saw, poison. I forgot about fucking poison again. That's right. Okay, at the start tonight, I was literally saying how I had these really great gloves that worked really, really well against poison and shit. And in a conversation, I sold them because I had to trade between like 3 different sets of gloves. And yeah, out of the choices that I had, I chose the one that Kid Me would have taken, but in the process, I forgot about what we were about to like go deal with. So yeah. Let me check that there for a second. Can I identify this? Magic reduced by 1. Like, I still wouldn't have been able to have held on to 3. I still would have had to have made the decision and stuff, but like, yeah. Let me hit up that one first. You good, Phoenix? Yeah, alright. Normally he needs assistance kind of getting down and his chair's spun, but he chose to jump, so a little bit odd. But yeah, he's fine. He just like hopped down and kind of skittled away. Oh fuck, electric dudes. At least I don't have to worry, I think, as much. Oh, we must be near the fucking... Yeah, that's why everybody's moving quickly. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I've accidentally pathed straight to him. I was trying not to. I do this with Diablo all the fucking time. I'm always pathing directly to where I'm supposed to be going. It's just like a really fucking bad habit. I know I've got to like cut down like some of you lot, and I can't be super fucking close to you. Right. I think my helper's gonna need help. So this is the Revenant Undead extra fast. I think my helper's actually doing pretty solid. Oh no, there he goes. There, he's poisoned now. So I was gonna say, I'm like, it won't be long before he starts dying from poison. There we go. I gave him some health. He might still die.
What a misguided monster.
I'm keeping an eye on his health because he's got like, oh fuck. Not fast enough. Okay, I will have to grab that. Fuck. I meant to get him before he died. Okay, hold on. I'll take the fucking, well, if I drop anything on the ground, it's, okay, I'm not gonna risk that. Take the helmet. Take the book over the helmet for the moment. Right, click to learn a skill of choice. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go speak to Kane.
Good evening.
No, I'm surprised that you don't need to say anything.
Greetings.
Interesting. Normally I feel like they have something to say. Only like right afterwards. Maybe because I haven't done something else yet. I'll see. Let's see. You can have the magic reduce thing. Take that. I will need to buy health and stuff. And I will need to do like her stats and skills and crap as well.
Good
so
evening.
hit me up with that. I will use the actual potions and shit that I have got in my inventory because I've got a fucking lot of them. I'm gonna buy them at the moment. Alright. So, where's my thing for this? You. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh yeah. It is still that for the moment. Alright. And where is my... Alright, extra skill we go. So I'll have 2 skills this time. No, stop trying to run off. Alright, what have you got unlocked? I've got everything along same level, I believe. What do we got? Glacial Spike. Which level are you supposed to be unlocked at? I'm pretty sure this is fully unlocked the next tier, which is fine. Because we go fire first. Because I've got the 2, we get enchant as well. Which I never really figured out how to use that properly when I was a kid. But it's fine. So I'm not going to use that, but Firewall I will.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jaren wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace.
Nice. Alright. Love that sound. Okay, so we should be good. Whoop, shit, put that back. We should be good for the moment. I am going to just chuck away my extra money. I've still got a lot more to pick up from down in there, plus obviously run around and stuff. Yeah, give me that cap. Money. That thing I've got to pick up as well. Quite a lot in here. I did not mean to, like, path myself straight for this. When I saw the fucking cow's body earlier, I should have known. But, you know, it's one of those things I can never... I can never not accidentally fucking path exactly to where I need to be. Because, I don't know. I don't know what it is about Diablo. I don't know if you guys get this. I don't know if anybody else ever gets this. But, like, I find that, like... Because Diablo is something that I've played the fuck ton out of over years and stuff, right? I tend to accidentally, like, go exactly where I need to be. I do need to get that to Kane, and we gotta swap that over. And I gotta use this once, and I already know. Enchants my weapon. Yeah. So when I was a kid, I didn't actually see what it did. Because obviously, like, we were working with, like, this kind of graphics, right? So it would make your sword red and stuff, but I didn't understand. So, yeah, I didn't really use it. Now, the firewall, though, I used the fuck out of. So, yeah. I may have to swap those 2 over soon. I'm just going to find out what else is in here. And when I find somebody... I've also got to get Alzir back as well. I gotta resurrect him back. Because he did die. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I used the shit out of this. Oh, man. I like this one. I like this one a fair bit, actually. Because, like, things had to, like, walk through it. The only problem was, yes, it used up a lot of mana. Hey, mate. I don't know if that actually did fire to both my weapons, actually, come to think of it. I should have done it to the stuff because I don't actually know if this was already bred. I'll do it in a sec. I am poisoned at the moment. And yeah, I can't pick up anything else. 8% chance of getting better medic items. I could put that there for the moment. What else was here? A shield. I'm not going to be able to fit that. Alright. First things first is I've got to go buy Alzir back. Because if I don't right now, I'm going to forget. And yeah, I want to try out the fire thing on her stuff to see if it actually changes the color. There we go. Alright, got you back. I will need a scroll while I'm here too.
Ask and learn.
There we go. Alright, and Kane's gonna want to talk to me. Hey, Kane.
Ah, the lost Horodric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Horodrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now, to read the Horodric runes it bears. The Horodric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horodric staves and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horodric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horodrum foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Horodric staff and unite them using a Horodric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rosh's burial chamber.
Oh, it's funny that he calls it like stave. I'm like, it's a staff. It's fine. Honestly, the way it's spelled, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I do like that quest. I'm not a huge fan of obviously the bazillion tunnels and shit that I go down for it, but it's fine. Fire love, I've got shit to sell. Let's see, we've got normal stuff, socketed. Nothing super great. It's fine. And I'm pretty sure I just keep moving this mana around in my inventory. I swear I do. Alright, so I've got no like unique health, but that's fine. Since I have got so much, like I'm actually gonna start using like some decent mana now. Now, it doesn't look like her sword is red here. So yeah, it must do the thing. Give me that. I want to do it onto this for a second. It doesn't look like that's changed. That did it to that. Hold on. Is that... Hold on. Did that have that fucking before? I'm gonna have to come back to that in a second. Mind you, that looks so much fucking better than this. I was thinking when I got these staves, I'm like, this looks like shit. I get that that's supposed to have a gem on the end, but when you go to like the main screen, it just looks like a fucking nub of wood. It just looks so bad. Hey, mate. Oh yeah, accuracy. That's something. Yeah, no, I'll have to work on that. The fucking firewall thing, I actually have to put it where I need it to be. Oh, it's been a hot minute. I only had one sorceress. She was my second character, and I never made another. There is more down that way too. We'll have to go down there. Yes, I never ended up making an additional sorceress. So what I did with Tabby Cat was like basically like a once-off scenario. Lightning Shrine. Yeah. We'll have to come back around that edge in a moment. Or, I'll tell you what though, that fucking hurts. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave him Frost Nova. I just saw him do Frost Nova. I'm like, hang on a ticket.
Not enough mana.
It's gonna use up a lot of mana. That's fine.
I need mana.
Could. I mean, the sword is really, really good. It's just that I did use the fucking fire with the staff. So, what I was going to do is I was going to swap over the weapon to the type and stuff, because I'm like, the sword and shield is like reasonably good for actually like, let's go back, for like taking a hit for a second while I wait for like mana to come back. But I can't just be fucking tactical about this shit, because like, I don't know. I was to say like I just wasn't this like switched on with it when I was a kid. I do wish that I could like, could you imagine if I could make the flame thing like go long ways, just briefly? Because like I could flame wall down this like tunnel and then it'd all be fucked. But that's not how it works, and it's fine. Oh. Yeah, the music down in this area is so serious. It's way more serious than I have energy for tonight. Like, Diablo is my favorite game of all time, right? I'll never not have energy for Diablo. But, like, it just... Like, I feel drained to begin with. And then the music is just, like, battle ready. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of energy. Come down, game. You know? I like the sounds of actual Luke Gholein. When you're like upstairs in town, it's just the best. Ah yes, now I remember why the staff is useful for this, because even if it's not as powerful, with the combination of that, it fucking is. Oh no, it's going up that way. Hold on, I didn't get the rest of this tunnel bit here. There we go. Yeah, last time he was like over here. A lot of the time he's over here, right? So I'll normally path away from that because he's usually over there. In a very, very rare cases, he is where he was tonight. And I'm like, I see it's one of these maps. It's fine. It just means that that's what she got for this area, you know? Also, I didn't realize I had monsters flee. I'm gonna have to have a quick look at my stuff, because hold on, what the fuck have I got that's causing monsters to flee? Oh shit, yeah, this actually does have it. I only bought this at the end of the last time I played, and I don't know if it was last week I played, or if it was a fortnight ago. It's been a very, very long week. Like I said, I haven't had like a good couple of like last days and stuff, so this week has felt like an entire week already. I've got down this way to go. Yeah, it's just one of those weeks, you know? But yeah, finding him like so soon, there should only be like a little side room down here, I think. Just like a little pocket. There we go. Alright, neat. That should be everywhere. I realized just when I was coming back up there, I'm like, alright, full commit to running back. It's fine. I could just use a portal, but I'm right. It's like right here. Actually, hang on a ticket. This kicks me up. This is level 2. Let's go to the waypoint. Hang on. There we go. That's why we came back up here. I missed a rat's nest. Look, it happens every so often. Sometimes I forget to kick something. But, yeah. We get it. Only I like managed to get it in an accidental like situation like this, which is wild because then I don't end up missing it. Which is nice. Alright, now I'm back in fucking town. Sweet. So, Jaren. That's right. She wants me to talk to Jaren.
You may not pass.
Is Jaren not over here? What the fuck? Don't just teleport.
I've heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drognin and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drognin believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horadric mage Tal Rasha keeps Baal imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognin is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do.
Oh yeah? I just love the fact that I apparently got over it. My guess is that he was standing inside because I was about to check the map. Because he'll normally walk back and forth and stuff until you get like the quest. That was my guess, is that he probably still was inside. I don't think anybody else has the want to talk to me thing. Have you got 7 tombs?
Diablo nears his goal. We have little time to lose. Remember, my friend, that Andariel gave herself willingly to Diablo's cause. It would be prudent to assume that the other evils will attempt to aid their master as well.
You know, it's funny. For the sheer amount of times that I like run Act 2 in my life so far, I have not really fought Duriel that many times, and most of the time I forget that he fucking exists because like I just don't usually come back and verse him again. Actually, put it that way, that way we can get some health back in here. Yeah, usually speaking, I kind of like just forget that he's a thing until I find him, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. What have we got? 14, 13, that's stronger. Hit recovery, enhanced defense, 5. Poison resistance, 5. Durability's nothing. Enhanced defense, energy, mana. As much as mana's nice, you're the one I'm going to use. I probably should have seen if that would be useful for my helper, but this is fine. I do hope to find him shit, mostly by picking up stuff. Like, I'm cool with buying him some stuff, but I do have to wait for their inventory to swap over and stuff because it's not always the same every single time. What is this? It is life stolen per hit. I do like me some life stolen per hit. Actually, I haven't had a chance to look at what your fucking wares are today because fucking $10,000. Jesus Christ. What do you do? You do Monsters Fleet. That was why the Frost Nova and Firebolt. You do it 4 to 12 and a normal attack speed. I am looking to spruce up this and replace it, but it is also like a fucking unique or whatever for the moment, so I'm not going to find something too soon to replace it, unfortunately. Which is a bit unfortunate because it's also paired with this, so I did use an offhand weapon, but I'd probably just replace that with like a globe or a wand or something like that, you know. I do want to have a look at his shit just quick. What was mine? It was a 4 to 12. That's a 6 to 3, 6 to 13. Some shit. Chain lightning, I'm not really needed that, although 6 to 14 is not too bad. Can't use anything with teleport because I didn't use teleport. Monsters Flee, that's also great. So fireball. And I gravitate towards the colored ones or the, in quotes, fancy shit. So, like, when I'm looking at this, a lot of these, like, normal looking ones, I will classically just gloss over real quick because, like, I'm not that invested. Fireball. Oh, shit, fuck. Get out of my inventory. I did not want to buy that. That probably cost me way more than it cost me way more than I got back. Fuck. That shit's how I'll lose money. I gotta be careful of my fucking clicking. My mouse is super sensitive. If I press, like, I have my hand resting on it, obviously, but if my 2 fucking fingers press down too hard and, like, accidentally right-click something, it happens a lot, and it's actually a real problem. I've only had it on this mouse. Every other mouse I've ever had is not that sensitive for fucking right-clicking. And that's why I tend to, like, rest my hand on it the way I do. But yeah, it happens every so often. Also, it doesn't matter if it's for a different class. I still bought it, so because it does other shit. And it does poison damage. A lot of these just do shit for undead. You know? It's not really a problem. There is quite a substantial number of undead in this particular area. Like, if I hadn't found something else, like just monsters flee and damage to undead would be great. A lot of these are gonna be not for me, but it ain't gonna stop me from looking at them. Knockback. That shit's great. It's a shame it's not a more powerful offhand weapon. Also, when I eventually do shift from this, it'll make it so much easier to stay the fuck away from the sword. Because, like, yeah, with her I mostly was using, like, wands and staffs and gloves and stuff, but I just don't have a good one yet. But, like, I haven't seen monsters cause to flee 50%. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. It's normally, like, 100% or nothing at all kind of thing, or it's just, like, no percentage. Yeah, I thought it's normally just hits cause monsters to flee. Anyway. Knockback, mana after each kill. See, something like that is something that's, like, debatable because, like, mana after a kill plus knockback is actually kind of useful. And everything else is a no. That's okay, I still like to, like, have a look. It's one of the few times where, like, I can actually look at shit. Plus, I've got to fucking, like, take a minute to familiarize myself every so often. Although, I did just lose so much money. And I've got to get me some re-clearing out here. Whoa, shit, fuck, hold on. The hell are you? Moonslime, Slasher, or Enchanted, fucking ultra fast, whatever the hell you are. And I didn't have fucking Frost Nova. Sweet Jesus. I just walked outside, mate. It wasn't even about that. God damn. I'll tell you what though, if I couldn't freeze him, there was no way I was hitting him. He didn't even drop anything decent, I don't think. He dropped a sword. Neat. Fucking hell. I just walked outside, mate. Oh, fuck these guys. Yeah, no, hold on. You can have that. Skill shrine. Yeah, no, let me just encase myself. There we go. I need you to stay that way. Oh god, these guys. I've rolled a really bad fucking one outside tonight. For anybody that's like new with Diablo doesn't really know, every time you like open the game and go to play and shit like that,
I am overburdened.
there is a different right near the door. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm like, I saw the wolf head, but it looks like, hold on, let me zoom in. It looks like a little bear head when it's fully zoomed out, and I was kind of like confused, and I pulled a portal even though I'm that close to the door. Anyway. I don't even know what I was trying to say or do just then. That's right. Whenever fucking Farah, love. Whenever you load up a game, that might be a bit stronger than what he's got actually. You have a chance for different enemies and shit that is not stronger than what he's got. And depending on what the game spawns in can make the day or night really fucking good or bad. And we had that when my game wouldn't stop crashing around, what is it? Act 4? I think it was? Yeah, Act 4. Right at the beginning, I kept trying to go outside, so I had to think about that because I'm like, I always forget that it exists as well. I'm terrible with like, I play certain parts of Diablo a lot, and other parts I just don't really return to and do much with. It shows. But anyway, when I was crashing a lot, I kept coming in and getting all sorts of different like groups of enemies and shit. And my god, was it something. I had like, some of them were really great, some of them were fucking awful. Some of them were just like, I was super weak to lightning. And yeah, that was a hard one because I kept getting, whatever does the lightning out there, I think it was like the monstrosity thingies or whatever. The cursed, I don't know what they're called. I don't know. Also, when I get to area 4, Act 4, I obviously cannot purchase a new helper, so whoever I buy from the Iron Wolves is going to have to last me up against fucking Diablo. So yeah, there's that. I hope he does well, because like honestly my archer chick did really good, but yeah, normally when they're like close range, like this kind of thing, they get stuck in the well, not early game, but you know, later on when I go up against Diablo, they'll get stuck with the ribcage thingies and they get stuck in. Oh, some mana. Well, mana's only as good as I can cast it, so guys, if you're gonna just stand there, and there is a delay on that, that's fine. That's fine, these guys don't move. Hey, a mace. I like maces. I'm also enjoying all the fucking Diablo-y music in this area. I know it's all Diablo-y music, but there are a few specific areas I like more than others. Like, you guys want to land? Oh, no you don't. You fucking come through the fire, mate. Oh, that's actually that's reasonably strong. Nice.
I need mana.
I do need mana, yes. We don't have mana, and I'm not guzzling mana just yet. Come back here, you cunt. Oh, no. There you go. Try to walk away from me now. Alright, yeah, no, hold on. I do need mana. This is a terrible group. I hate these guys. I mean, design-wise, I love their design. Very nice, very cool. Gameplay-wise, I fucking hate them. I can also hear shit over this way, too. We'll go down this in a bit, because I've kind of still got to get... I kind of got to re-clear this whole area before I can go downwards into other areas. I've already like run out here once to test out my gear and shit, and also like get a bit of the land, because like, and plus I got to run out here like once. I always made the mistake of running out with like my old helper at least once, and I couldn't buy the dude yet. I don't even actually think he was available to buy either that first night. Holy crackers. I don't think he was, I don't think anybody with prayer was available. When I looked back at my voice.